What's up everybody, this is Hillbillies here and welcome to episode 37 of my Minecraft series. Today we are not alone, we are actually playing today with my buddy GAMEON. Here he comes down the ladder. Hello, sir, how are you? You look quite excited. Oh, he's got a bow, oh my god. Intruder! I have diamond, I will defeat you.
No. No, master.
Well, alright guys, we are going to be building some stuff today, but I figured before we get to do that, I wanted to show you some stuff that I've been working on. This is actually GameOn's suggestion. He had mentioned that you could use dispensers to put armor on yourself, and here we go, he can actually do it for us. What I've done here is set it up so that he steps on the pressure plate, it lowers the staircase, and then afterwards it dispenses the armor onto his body. And you can see so far you got the helmet, the chest plate, the leggings, and all of that works and set up. I have it set up with pistons here for the reason that I didn't really want to break up the wall and have gaps there, so I left it so that when you step on it, a plate goes down and then it shoots the stuff onto you. So it works a lot better like that, but the only problem is very complicated to set up. So down in here, in the not so organized redstone room, is how it works. So basically each one of these is the piston for the staircase here, and what happens is the pressure plate above is activated and it goes down to this contraption here, which turns out to be, it is a pulse extender, but the new version of the pulse extender, and it's very compact and really nice. And so I had to change my whole design this morning to replace it with these things. So once it's done that, it travels over to the pressure plate and it lowers the staircase, and then after a little bit of a delay from these pistons, the dispenser up here is activated. Took a little while to build, but not using any videos or anything for once, just I found a good way to practice redstone, and this was it, and it seemed to work. So thank you again, GameOn, for the great idea, and it seems to adding some redstone to it and getting it all to work, it works out pretty cool and it looks awesome. And now you're already all equipped with iron armor. And without doing any work.
Oh, that's perfect. I have an idea. Give me your EXP.
Oh, well, there's lots of EXP at that mob farm. I just gotta fill it up some more and it should work a lot better. But for now, would you like to head off into... We will go over to the iron farm. Oh, you already have one. Look at that. How perfect.
I stay stealing carts. What?
Here, I'll push you. There you go. Go that way. There. All right, off we go. Now, I've done some more work too. Basically, as you probably remember the iron farm, it had just been kind of, there floating. Still is. Haven't added any supports yet. But I managed to make a collection area and a nice building to hold it in. And there's a new trail going from there all the way to the horse farm and so on. And the ugly hole that used to be where the sand was and, the mountain was all destroyed and stuff is no longer like that. And are you trying to slow me down with those arrows? I was wondering what was going on. I'm almost here. Oh, okay. Just made it. Well, here's the iron farm.
I can't get out, no.
Ah, you're trapped. See this, guys? It seems to be working. Tons of roses here. I just actually cleaned this out like 20 minutes ago, and we got, I have a stack and a half of iron blocks, which is absolutely great. I'm very happy about that. Very useful. And you can see this is the building I spent 4 hours and hawing over. Like, I could not figure out a design for it, and I changed it a whole bunch, but after forever, I kind of figured this would look nice. I needed a different selection of blocks and wanted to make something that stood out a little bit and had some nice sharp edges. So I kind of came up with this, and I really like the arch design. So, and I got to keep the floors nice and bright. So I really enjoyed that. Oh, luckily it's daytime, so this will be able to even better to show you guys as we walk over here on our new journey. This is the new bridge that I've added. Instead of having to hop over the water and go through the crap, trying to run across all the sand like I was saying. And this mountain here is all man-made. Spent many hours doing this, but it looks a whole lot better now. I've added even, a nice winding path that follows. Aggravating the Enderman, eh?
No.
You're really gonna... Oh, it's good. I got a sword to defend us if he comes back.
Oh, look, an iron golem's going to the iron farm. Let's go watch the iron golem die.
Ah, there we go. Be a good example to show everybody.
Die, bitch.
Everybody see that guy up there? See him flowing through? I should mention that I realized I set it up so that it's an automatic killing, but to do that I had to remove one of the lava blocks and move it back one so that he'd stop burning right about there, and then he'd fall through, and then he dies and all the loot falls into the hopper. Otherwise, when he falls into the block of lava, he actually would just burn and so would the loot, so that extra little bit of a delay actually makes the difference, which is pretty cool. Got lots of stuff now from it, and it's very useful. I'm planning on eventually building some beacons, but gonna have to work on a wither farm first, so that's another thing though. But off we go to the horse farm so I can show you that machine too, because one of the things is everybody's always testing their horses, seeing how high they can jump and testing the speed and all that, and I already have the jumping test, and turns out there's the mountain, I guess, again from here as well. It doesn't look too bad, I find, so I didn't do too bad at the terraforming job, I found. You can see the path continues on here. You have the option to go along to the dock over there, or come over to the horse farm here. So the newest cool thing that's about this is, like I said, everybody goes and wants to test the speed of the horses and try and see how good they are. One problem I noticed with all the designs is once the doors close, you're trapped. You either have to flick a switch somewhere or a lever, or, you know, open all the doors manually and jump off the horse and whatever. But I figured, what if I could make it automatic instead so that it opens the doors for you and releases you, which I've managed to do. So you run in, the doors close as they would, you check how fast you go, which is 6, and then the doors open again and release you. And then they close again, ready for the next go. So how I've done this is basically just turn. Here, I'll even show you without moving that it opens, closes for the speed, and then opens again. Oh, you're standing on the... Let's reset that. Alright, so it opens, closes. I'm going to go down in the water. I should show from underneath here. There we go. This is what it looks like underneath, I should say. This comes down here to a pulse extender, which I should actually change this to the compact version. It would definitely save a lot of room. But it came down here, and then I delayed it over and over again, and it led over to this piston here, which when this block extends and goes over top of this redstone torch, it is given power and then sends it to the block, and then over to there, and it inverts the signal, and the signal inverts and changes the door from open to close, which is basically how it works.
The Enderman is hunting me. It chased me down. I just heard Ender noise.
Oh, all right. Well, let's get out of here for now then, and we'll go. We'll start seeing if we can build. We'll go kill him, and hopefully not die. I should be okay though. But we'll just start working on the build now. I'm gonna fix this up fast though.
Put the horse back.
Okay, that works. Yes, thank you. All right. So the reason too we are over here now, you can see also the trail's been changed up a little bit, all wood now. But you come over here, this is going to be the next kind of amusement park build, is over in this area here, which is going to be a hockey rink because, you know, I'm Canadian, so why not? You gotta have a hockey rink. So I'm going to drop off some of this really useless stuff. And we can start with it. It's actually a very easy build. First, I'd like to have some bleachers, though, which the thing is, they're going to be three levels of bleachers, so I got to figure out where I want to start this. So I'll mark out an area that we have to dig out with the torches. So I'm going to have a space of 1 for just behind the bleachers to walk, or maybe 2. Maybe 2 would be good. I probably have the room for that. I should have the room for that. All right, so 2 spaces for that, 3 for the bleachers, and then a space of 2 between the actual ice rink and the bleachers themselves, and then it's going to start at 11 wide, so from this one to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Alright, so there to there is going to be the actual rink itself. The walls are going to be here, and it's going to be made out of all wool to represent all the different colors. I'll worry about this a little bit after, and it's 23 blocks long, so 1, 2, 3. I should just do it like this. let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, and 23. And then go back over this way. Oh, carrots. Thank you for the carrots.
Of course, no, gotta eat healthy.
Let's see. Where is that other torch over yonder somewhere? Where does it go? Ah, here it is. Okay, so we're going to go here and connect this all the way over there.
Well, I'm going to go play about with the mob grinder, get levels up, enchant my bow with all the shit I believe it needs, and then I'll be right back.
Alright. You go get yourself some stuff, and then you'll be able to find it much easier to help with mining away some of this stuff if you can. So, actually give me a second guys too, while he's doing all of that, and while I'm digging this out, I'm going to dig out this 11 by 23 block long section so I can show you the next step, which is basically just laying down the pad of white, because when you look through the ice you can actually see through it, which is kind of a problem, so I want it to at least be white underneath. So give me 1 second and I'm going to go make a new shovel and dig out this whole thing, and we'll be right back when that's all finished. Here. So as you see here, he's gonna help me fill up this whole area now, this first level. We're just gonna go ahead, fill it all up with white wool, and then these walls here though, this is the very edge. These are all going to be 1 high above the ground here, all along the edge, so I'm going to work on doing that. He can work on the base, and then once that's finished, we're going to lay one layer of ice, I should say, over top of that, and then we can start designing the actual, inputting colors and putting where the nets are going to be and all that, and adding glass on top to represent the glass and around the hockey rink. So we'll be back in 1 second when all of that is all placed and finished. Alright everybody, so we got all the ice and stuff laid out, so GameOn's going to go around and he's going to place 2 levels of glass the whole way around the edge, and I've marked out some spots here that I'm going to clear out a little bit of this ice if I can, carefully, because this pickaxe is kind of ridiculous. Worst case, I'll place some more. But this is going to be so I can put some colors underneath to indicate spots, and you can use this kind of thing. You can push, make your dog sit or your cat sit or whatever, and you can push them around the map like this. So this here is going to be one of the scoring zones. So you're going to put some red wool on like this. So then when you place the ice over top of it, you can sort of see that the red is there, but I kind of just went like this too to indicate that it's there. And we're going to do the same thing on this side. See, it's not a very difficult thing to build, but it's just something nice to have extra in the world. That, and then here is going to be kind of the starting line. I should really be using shears for doing this. So. Alright, so here you're going to place the blue line straight across, and there's kind of a little pattern I had. Let's see if I can remember it. Wherever the center is. Where's the center again? Right here. Alright, so this one is going to be space like that. So you leave a gap there that you can just make, I guess, white in the center. Like that, and then put it around like this. So then one player can stand like this side, one player stand on this side, and you can put the dog or the cat or whatever you're pushing around in the center. Go ahead and fill this up. Then
almost invisible with the ice on top of it.
yeah, it's a little hard to see, but that's why I put the markers there too, just in case. Oh, with the last piece too, you can put the glass over top of those sides too, and each end. I'll make an entranceway afterwards. But this is pretty much it, guys. It's actually very simple to build, easy to start up and play, so I hope you guys enjoyed seeing this. I'd like to thank you for all the support in the last episode. It was actually really, really great. A lot more than any other video for sure, and that's how I met Game On, and that's how he's on here helping with this, which is really great. So if anybody else wants to come online and join too, just send me a message and we can help out in one of the videos and help build, and just makes things a lot faster and a lot easier for me for sure. So all is much appreciated. So thank you again so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.